Goedemorgen, welkom bij Vrije Geluiden. Hij geniet van lange lijnen, mooie melodieën op de gitaar en daarom ben ik heel blij dat hij hier is, Tim Langendijk. We hebben 3 zeer geprezen muzici en die spelen delen uit het trio Pathetiek van Michael Glinka. En wederom een leraar-leerling combinatie. En het betreft een vader-zoon relatie. Reza en Mirjalali uit Iran. En Reza vluchtte vanuit Iran naar ons land en studeert nu hier in Rotterdam en vader woont nog steeds in Iran. Ze spelen eerst een traditionele improvisatie. Dat waren Reza en Mirjalali. En ze komen uit Iran. Please, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for playing. This was an improvisation.
Yeah.
Traditional, really? Or?
Yeah, really traditional.
Really traditional?
Yeah.
And why is this traditional?
This is some melodic figure we use now which called Radif.
Okay.
This is a really, some melody is from really, really past we have now in the book. And sometimes we're trying to use that. And now we don't use, for example, because now in Iran they use really so new elements in the traditional music. Also I use now, but also I stay in the traditional way because I play with my father, and that's a reason.
Introduce your father a little bit to us viewers, because he must be a phenomenon in Iran.
Yeah, yeah.
These are two of CDs he made, but...
Yeah, also he made so many CDs. Also, yeah, that was a solo of him. These are the CDs I have in Netherlands, but he has
a lot
around
more.
100, yeah, 100 CDs, yeah,
okay.
all around the world. Also, yeah, when he was 7 years old, he started playing guitar and oud. And when he was 9, he played in the TV show. And he started to building and making the instrument when he was 18 or 19, because he couldn't find a really good instrument with a really good sound. And he tried to build his own instrument. And after that, he's going to be also the guitar maker, because he's one in the, I can say, for example, in Iran, yeah, he's the one, because he's really professional in the making guitar, and also he's really professional in the playing guitar. And nobody in the history of Iran, we don't have anyone like him. I don't know in the world we have or not. But
can you put him on table, the tar?
Yeah.
And maybe you can ask your father what makes a good tar.
What makes a good tar? چیه تار خوب و درست میکنه؟
سازنده خوب.
A good maker.
What is special about this instrument?
این چوب توته هستش، این چوب گردوه، استخوان شتره، شاخ قوچه، پوست بره توبلی دیگه که گفتم اینم شاخ.
And this is really traditional and this is really natural instrument, you know. Just the only aesthetic things we use on this instrument are the string.
And how long does it take him to make it?
Around 425 or 450 hours. Yeah, because he's now he's the one and only in Iran also make guitar really with hands. It's a handmade instrument. But now in Iran they put the wood here, and in another side of the device they get the guitar. It's like that now.
Okay.
But now, yeah.
Your father still lives in Iran?
Yeah.
You were born in Iran?
Yeah.
And you came to Holland?
Yeah.
To study, or you were...
Yeah, for living and study, because also my mother and my sister, they living in Netherlands. Yeah, and I'm coming to join them and also to study.
Okay, in Rotterdam, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to look at a little fragment of yours when you were a little child.
Like that age, tombak.
No?
Yeah, I play. But for me, it's unbelievable. How could I do it?
Yeah.
Really. Because nobody told me to how play tombak. Just I hear, for example, all the time my father played tar, and I hear and I had the rhythm always in my head, and I put my hand always on the table, on the doors, everywhere. And I was like that. And my mother was always, stop. But yeah, always I did. But now when I was here, I was 3 years old, and I accompanied my father with the tombak.
That's amazing. But you didn't choose for this instrument. So tell me a little bit about the relationship between master and pupil.
Okay. When I was a child, my prefer was to play percussions. Always I would like to play percussions. I don't know why, but when I was 13 or 14, my father told me, okay, that is enough for freedom. That freedom, no freedom anymore, and you should to sit beside me and learn tar because I am a master of tar, and you are my son, and you should to continue my way. That was the reason. And yeah, I start to learning around 1 year. He learned me from the scores, from everything. And after 1 year, he told me, you can go and find your way. And come on, I cannot go, and I cannot stand on my foot now because it's too early for me. But no, that is better for you. You can recognize it in future, what I doing for you. Yeah, and all the time he put me in the room and something like locking the door. He locked the door for 5 or 6 hours, and I play guitar all the time.
For how long?
For around maybe 6 or 7 months. He did with
Every
me.
day?
Every day, just in the weekend, I was a little bit
Free?
Free.
No.
Yeah, just in the weekend. But yeah.
So ask your father what was his goal with this.
برای اینکه اگر زبان همدیگه رو مردم متوجه نشن تا توی لنگویج توی صحبت کردن، زبان موسیقی رو همشون متوجه میشن و این چیزی که همه جا میتونه به آدم کمک کنه و آدمو باعث میشه که آدم عشق بورزه نسبت به جوامع دنیا، دوست داشته باشه مردمو از یه دیدگاه دیگه‌ای و بیانش رو از طریق دیگه انجام بده. آنجا که زبان باز میباند موسیقی آغاز میشود.
So it has to do with technique, or what did you study for those hours in this room, or what was it exactly what you did?
Yeah, we did so many techniques. For example, he was behind the door, but I didn't know he's behind the door. Yeah, I did something, for example, just for myself, blah, blah, blah. And what are you doing? What are you doing exactly now? But okay, sorry, I'm trying to do it again. You know, I was like that. And when I went to him to ask a question, for example, how can I play this? I don't know. Go and find it. Go and listen to this music and listen to this, for example, 1,000 times. You can find it. And all the time he told me, for example, because he's really open in the music, listen to the rap, to the hip-hop, trance, dance, yeah, every music. For example, he told me, listen to the Eminem, listen to the John Mayer, David Gilmour, Pink Floyd, something like this. And always I was like, yeah, I grew up with this kind of music.
Okay. In the end, are you thankful for him, for the way he taught you?
Yes, yes.
Could you tell me what was the most annoying what you had to study?
Okay.
What was really, really difficult on this
Actually,
instrument?
all of them were annoying me at that moment, yeah. But one of the really important things all the time my father told me is dynamic and really play really with my feeling, with the good feeling. Can I send it also to the people?
Okay, the message.
And go, and also go through the soul of the people who listen to my instrument also. For example, I can play this like this, but he always say me, you see, it's really, you can,
another dynamic.
yeah, you can feel it. But if I play now, the sound is really, for me, is not okay, it's ugly.
Ugly, okay.
Yeah, to going to your soul and your body, to how can I feel it and recognize this.
What is your relation now, at this moment? Is he still your master, or is he still correcting you?
Always he is my master, always.
So you worship him in a way?
Worship always.
Always?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, most of the time, we are like a friend. We are like, he's coming to my age. He's really cool guy with me. But yeah, always I worship him, yeah.
What do you think of your music now? You're going to play with a band?
Yeah. Yeah. He liked it.
He liked it,
Yeah.
because not really traditional. So
It's not that traditional, but I trying to put the elements of the traditional also inside of this music because it's a traditional Persian music. I used all of these elements, but in my way,
okay.
you know, and he liked it because he said, yeah, you can communicate now also with the another people. Do you remember what I told you when I was a child and when you were in your teenage? Yes, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song you're gonna play?
It's Autumn 2014 because after Autumn 2014, so many things is changed in my life, and that's the reason. Also, I composed it in November. Yeah, and that's the reason I put Autumn 2014.
Okay. And
To
you're happy in
remember.
Holland here?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
Okay. Or you're sometimes homesick to Iran, or not?
Yeah, always
Also.
I have the nostalgia,
Yeah,
and
of
homesickly,
course.
yeah.
Okay.
But komt goed.
Komt goed. Is it a band from the conservatory, or?
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
From Kodar.
Code Arts, yeah.
Kodar Arts.
It's a conservatory after Rotterdam. Yeah.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna listen to your band
Yeah,
and
thank
a
you
song
so
of your own. And thank your father that he was here also.
Thank you
Okay?
so much. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Reza gaat nu solo spelen met zijn band en ze spelen Autumn 2014.